I'm really curious about some of these tax credit implications where children are concerned for families under certain economic thresholds. I mean, it seems like there's been a lot put in here that sort of sets the stage and builds the foundation well beyond the pandemic in terms of the types of payments people could receive for children.
Yeah, this is really innovative, and actually it's one of the things that progressives point to as one of the big wins in the package, the expansion of the child tax credit, and not just increasing the size and the amount, but also making it refundable on a regular basis. So these would be able to be received by families on a periodic basis, if not monthly basis. And so this is really getting us toward a world where we might see something like a universal basic income or sort of regular direct payments to people. And that is a real change and difference in the way that we look at policy and the way that we look at the social safety net.
Ilan Moy, thank you. I'm sure we're going to be talking to you a lot about this as the week unfolds here. Carl, I mean, it is pretty incredible. On the one hand, you can make the argument that the Democrats got pretty much almost everything that they were looking for out of this bill. There's some stuff that's not here and some stuff that's been altered, but not very much. It certainly passed basically along party lines, and the Republicans, of course, would argue that there's a lot here that, going back to that point, just around some of the child tax implications that are perhaps longer term and stretch beyond the pandemic and COVID. And I guess it really kind of talks to just how partisan the budget situation continues to be, Carl.
Yeah, I mean, the Times framed it over the weekend as Biden betting on the poor, betting on helping the economy through the lens of the poor. $40 billion in child care, $40 billion in housing assistance, things that the right would argue have nothing to do with COVID relief. I see we ran the front page of that Journal editorial this morning, but the editorial board does write, the goal of this program isn't COVID relief. The point is to expand and solidify the role of government as the guarantor, David, of every American's income, unlinked to any obligation to work. And that's a far cry from the tax cut we got in 2017.
Yeah, it certainly is. Listen, my question is, what will follow now, right? $1.9 trillion now. There is a hope that there'll be some sort of infrastructure legislation. Is there going to be a stomach for it? Are you going to be able to get it passed again, as Morgan says, a divided Senate? Possibly. Certainly we know we need it, but that will be a key question, I think, that the markets are also going to try to suss out. Is there even more coming behind it, Morgan?
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.